A female Gauteng police officer allegedly insured her family members, then went on a killing spree, wiping them out with the help of hitmen, then claiming from insurance companies. Among the people Constable Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu allegedly ordered hits on are her elderly mother, partner, 2 sisters as well as her 5 nephews and nieces. By the time the killing spree that started in 2012 came to an end in 2018, 6 people had been brutally killed, and she had allegedly received almost $1.4 million in insurance claims. However, it is believed that what finally brought her down was ordering a hit on her sister's children, the youngest of whom was only 5 months old. The horrified hitman informed the police and a trap was set leading to her arrest. Ndlovu, who worked at the Tembisa police station at the time of her arrest, appeared at the South Gauteng High Court on Monday. She faces 6 counts of murder, 4 counts of fraud, obstruction of justice and 8 counts of conspiracy to commit murder. According to the indictment, one of her victims was her sister Audrey, whom she had insured with different companies and listing herself as the beneficiary. On the morning of June 25, 2013, she visited Audrey, allegedly made her tea, put a harmful substance in it, gave it to her and left. When she went back to Audrey's house to check on her later that afternoon, she was still alive. She allegedly strangled her and left. Her body had already decomposed when it was later found. Ndlovu is said to have submitted several claims to various insurance companies on the policies she initiated on her sister and was paid over $700,000. Years later, Audrey's son, Brilliant Mosheho, found out that Ndlovu had received money from insurance companies following her mother's death. He allegedly confronted her and demanded that she pay it to him. However, Ndlovu allegedly organized a hit on Mosheho too. His body, which had massive head injuries, was found on the streets. Not even Ndlovu's live-in lover, Yingwani Morris Mabasa, could be spared. In October 14, 2015, Mabasa was viciously attacked, sustaining horrific head injuries. His attackers dumped his body not far from Olifantsfontein police station and fled, but did not take his wallet and money. Insurance companies paid Ndlovu $416,357 and she contributed a $40,000 towards the funeral of the deceased, claims the indictment. Another alleged victim of Ndlovu's was her cousin, witness Madaka Homu, whom she had insured. One day Homu left his home for work but never made it. His body, with severe head injuries, was discovered in the bushes. According to the indictment, Ndlovu submitted several claims to various insurance companies following Homu's death and was paid $131,000. However, she allegedly did not contribute a cent to Homu's family to help with funeral expenses. Zainael Mota was a niece of Ndlovu's who was also brutally killed, allegedly for insurance money at the behest of her aunt. Ndlovu allegedly took out funeral insurance policies for Mota from January 2016 to May that year. The following month in June, she allegedly invited Mota to her house for 2 weeks. A few days later, Mota was found lying on the side of the road. She had been so severely attacked that her head injuries rendered her unable to speak. She died a few days later. The insurance companies paid a total of $119,840 to the accused, Ndlovu, for funeral expenses for the deceased, Mota. The accused did not contribute to the funeral of the deceased, says the indictment. Mayanai Mashaba was also a relative of Ndlovu who was shot dead on the day that Ndlovu had arranged that they meet. It's not yet known if he had also been insured by Ndlovu. The other people that Ndlovu is accused of trying to kill are her mother Maria Nyavana Mashwana, her sister Nomasanto Gloria Ndlovu, and her 5 children. Allegations are that she had taken several insurance policies in her mother's name and gave a hitman, Lake Highway Mkiza, R2600 to kill her. She allegedly pointed out her mother's house to Mkiza, gave him the money and left as he entered her mother's home. Mkiza went inside the house and when he saw an old, vulnerable woman standing in front of him, his nerve failed him. He could not go ahead with the hit. Instead, he asked for water and left. After Mkiza failed to kill her mother, Ndlovu allegedly contacted another man, Njabelo Vincent Kunene, and asked him to kill her sister, Nomia, and her 5 children. It is believed that this was a second attempt on Nomasinto's life, as Ndlovu's first hit on her the previous year in 2017 had failed. Kunene was allegedly horrified at the suggestion that he kill a woman and all her 5 children, one of whom was a 5-month-old infant. He did not go ahead with the hit and instead told the police, who then set a trap for Ndlovu. On the day of the planned murder, Ndlovu, Kunene, another man as well as an undercover police officer, made their way to her sister's house in a car furnished with a recording device that recorded audio and visuals inside. Along the way, Ndlovu allegedly bought petrol and told the hitmen that they must kill her sister and children by burning them inside the house. She allegedly made it clear that the family must not be shot, as that would raise suspicion. The indictment states that she said she would give them sleeping tablets, and when they are asleep, the hitmen must break into the house, put socks in their mouths, and set them alight. She handed the undercover police officer a plastic bag full of pills. The accused, Ndlovu, also told them that another plan is to strangle the intended victims and to then set them alight. She warned them not to use a knife or a gun in killing her family, as it would delay the insurance claim. Whereas a fire would not raise suspicion, as it would look like an accident. The accused, Ndlovu, made it clear to the hitmen that she would only claim for the death of her sister. The reason why they will be killing the children is to eliminate any witnesses, says the indictment. After pointing out her sister's house to the hitmen, Ndlovu asked to be taken to a taxi rank where waiting police officers arrested her. Her sister and her children were not harmed. Ndlovu has been in custody since March 2018, and her several attempts at being released on bail have failed. The trial continues. The murder trial of former Tembisa police officer Rosemary Nomia Ndlovu was postponed in the Gauteng High Court, sitting in the Palm Ride Magistrates Court, on Tuesday morning, but the reason was not stated in court. Understands the matter was postponed because prosecutor advocate Rihanna Williams was not feeling well. However, the reason for the postponement was not mentioned in court. Ndlovu arrived in court under a heavy police presence. She calmly sat in the dock, waiting for her case to be called, only to hear it would not be sitting on Tuesday. On Monday, Judge Rumarumo Monoma adjourned the matter until Tuesday morning after Ndlovu claimed to be ill. Shortly after lunch on Monday, Ndlovu, who had appeared in court with her legs shackled, complained that the shackles were too tight. "My feet are swollen. I can't walk. I have high blood pressure, and with ankles swollen, I might collapse," Ndlovu told court orderlies during the lunch break. After the break, she complained to Monoma that she was dizzy, before continuing with her testimony under cross-examination from Williams. "I am feeling dizzy. My legs are swollen. During lunch, I devoured my food. I am unable to focus. I plead with the court to give me a break to rest and would continue later," Ndlovu said. Last week, Monoma was forced to adjourn the matter after Ndlovu complained of chest pains. However, after the adjournment, Ndlovu attacked journalists who had taken photos of her outside court. Ndlovu is charged with orchestrating the killings of 5 family members and her boyfriend Maurice Mabasa. It is alleged that Ndlovu pocketed about $1.4 million from various insurance claims she submitted following the 6 deaths. Ndlovu has denied any involvement in the killings but confirmed pocketing the insurance money.